Hiya, it's Wednesday, so I'm back on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I aim to be on here every Wednesday. It is half term today, so my schedule has completely gone out the window, but you know what? I'm flexible. I'm a work from home mum, so I do try and fit things around when the kids are off. So in the UK, we're on half term this week. In fact, some people are on half term next week. So, but you know what? This is a realistic account of a average working mum trying to juggle balls, trying to do it all. So this isn't about perfection. This isn't about getting things right the whole time. Sorry, that's the postman. This is just about doing my best, and I'm sure that loads of you will relate to that. It's just, we are just all trying to do our best. So one of the things that has been quite a hot topic this week, especially with my clients, is water consumption. And we really take water for granted in the sense that we don't realize what a really powerful fundamental tool it is. Anyway, just hydrating alone is obviously so important, but from a weight loss perspective specifically, and I've got a few notes, so which is why I'm going to refer to them if my eye line goes that way, as to how it can really help implement your weight loss journey, because we want to try and make things as easy as possible. Not saying that it's going to be, or not that the weight loss journey is easy, but easier, and things that we can do to help assist that, and everything that we can utilize, every tool, hint, tip, trick. It's like, bring it on. What else can I do in order to impact my results? And water is an absolute no-brainer. It is the first thing that I always say, besides from being on plan with, you know, the combination of if you're using products, or whether you're on a step where there's a combination of products and conventional calories, water should always feature. That's a non-negotiable. This is my cat Bella. She likes to hop up on my chair, normally when I'm doing videos, so you'll probably see her, if not on this video, on other videos. So I just wanted to run through a few things, because one of my clients, I've got a weight loss support group on WhatsApp, and she was like, oh my gosh, constipation is real, and I don't know what to do about it. And one of the first questions I always ask is, what's your water consumption like? And for her, this particular case, she wasn't drinking anywhere near enough. It was, you know, she was like, hands up, you know, hardly a litre a day, which is really not advisable regarding being on plan. But if you are someone who, you know, when we go through the sign up process, and you know, there's a whole bunch of questions that I ask in terms of, you know, medications, medical history, so that we know that the step that you're on is that you're suitable, that you're eligible. And there is a box in there, and if you are susceptible to constipation, then it's something that obviously we need to be aware of, because we do have this fibre product, which is inulin essentially. And what it does is that it helps obviously keep things moving. It is a preventative, it's not a cure. So we always recommend, if you are someone who suffers with constipation anyway, to have 2 teaspoons, so 1 teaspoon twice a day in any of your, you can have it in water, in your coffee, in your porridge, your smoothies, shakes, whatever, but it will really help things moving along, and hopefully avoid any discomfort. If you are in the space where you are experiencing discomfort and you haven't had any of the fibre, then it would be a case of going to the pharmacy and getting some kind of like over-the-counter herbal remedy. But this really should help avoid any uncomfort or discomfort. So just to go back onto the benefits of water, it really does help with constipation, and it's something that could easily be avoidable when we know that we're, you know, keeping up with our water quota. So I'm just going to run through like a list of what, you know, the recommendation is. And, you know, it's the easiest hack ever. If there was going to be one thing that people said, regardless of, you know, whatever weight plan they were on, whether they were on to one-to-one, whether they were on the one-to-one diet or another one, it would be, are you nailing your water? And these are the key benefits why. So many of us, we don't drink enough. We know it. You know, some of us choose caffeinated drinks, some choose, you know, sparkling drinks, soda, you know, fizzy drinks, etc. So this is all about making conscious, healthier choices. So this is why upping your game when it comes to water is going to be a total game changer. So keeping your hunger in check. Sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. Trying a glass of water before reaching for a snack. And this is something that I always recommend with my clients, is that if you're not naturally a water drinker, I would recommend, as soon as you wake up in the mornings, having a pint of water, and before every single meal having a pint of water, because obviously it's going to help fill that void, so that once you've finished your meal, you are less tempted to reach to, oh, I don't feel full, or, you know, I want to eat until I'm content and I'm not quite there yet. So having that glass of water or that pint of water before you have your meal will really help with those receptors and triggers of going, I'm still hungry. Hopefully that should eliminate that feeling of believing you're hungry when actually it's just a case of having some water instead. It helps boost your metabolism. So drinking water can help your body burn calories more efficiently, which is a complete win-win. It helps flush out the toxins. So staying hydrated helps your body get rid of waste, keeping digestion running smoothly. And the way that we get rid of fat cells is by urinating. So the more water we drink, the more we are urinating and flushing the fat cells and all the other toxins that go along with it, you know, keeping our kidneys clean and all of our other vital organs really hydrated. The more we drink, the more we are getting rid of those little nasties that are hanging around. It gives you more energy. Dehydration equals sluggishness. So water, feeling more awake and ready to smash your goals. Also, you know, women of a certain age, you know, we're aging. I'm 49 and no, I'm not. I'm 48. I will be 49 this year. And one of the things that I've definitely noticed, and I would probably say in the last maybe 5-6 years more so, but my need to really take better care of myself. So not only am I, you know, mindful of what I eat, I've been maintaining my weight loss now for 8 years. So I've been maintaining my 3 stone weight loss for 8 years. I'm also really mindful of, you know, movement, exercise, and trying to get better at my sleep, but also how I take care of my skin. And that means drinking. I can really tell, like I feel it in my skin. I know that I get headaches when I'm feeling really dehydrated. So to help, you know, from just kind of like clearer mind, less headaches, cleaner skin, clearer skin, I know that's definitely going to help impact. Obviously skincare routine is also part of that as well, which is something that I've only recently got into. I think when you're in your 20s, like 20s and 30s, like you're kind of winging it. You just think, oh, I don't need to worry about that. I'm youthful. And then all of a sudden, like you're in your mid 40s and you're like, oh my God, I look like that. Like, you know, you can see these little laughter lines and wrinkles and whatever, which is absolutely fine. Like I know that, you know, I'm going to grow old and you know, there's nothing I can do about it. But you know what, I just feel like I want to take better care of myself. And if I've got like things around me that can help me, just by drinking water is going to help me, then I'm going to do that. So the other point is that drinking water does support fat loss. Your body needs water to break down fat stores properly. Like I said, if you're not having the water, then the body's having to work that much harder to flush out, break down all of the stuff that we just don't want there, and obviously to break down the waste. So it's really important to have that. So here's a question: how much water are you drinking? And there are certain ways I found that, and I know it's really weird, but I found that how I drink water definitely has an impact. I don't particularly like drinking glasses of water. Like if I have it on my desk, that's just not the way that I work. I also don't really like having like the massive 2.5 litres of water. I find that quite intimidating. there's something about it. So it's finding like the right vessel, as it were. You know, some people are happy with the small bottles, some people are happy with the, you know, with the larger bottles, etc. I'm really happy with my 750ml, and it's finding what works for you. So some people, you know, whether it's to put alarms in your phone, whether it's to get a water bottle with these hour reminders. And I quite like this because it really does make me think, oh my gosh, I really do need to catch up. And the more you get into it, the less you'll be thinking about it. It's, you know, it will be as natural as getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth. So finding the right thing that works for you will really help. As you can see, I've got a water flavouring in here. We have water flavours. I don't have any here to hand. We have water flavours, and they are preferred over to no added sugar squash, because the no added sugar squash, they've still got quite high carb content. So I've got my pink lemonade in here. It's one of my favourites. You can have sparkling water. So even if you're not a fan of still water, you can have sparkling water. You can even have the sparkling water with our flavoured water flavours. So it's finding what works for you, and keep trying different options, different flavours, because you will find something that works for you. But when you start to integrate this on a daily basis, you will definitely see and feel the benefit of increasing your water. So I'm having at least 2.5 litres of water a day. I'd love to know what you're currently having. If you're not having enough, what are your goals? What are you going to try and aim for to increase your water flavour?